Good day, everyone. Welcome to year 3 of these vlogs. Yeah. 2 years ago is the start of year 3. 2 years ago today, September 18th, 2013, I stepped off of a plane in Madrid, Spain. Walked through the airport, pulled my camera out. My camera, not my phone, which I found my camera in my stuff the other day, and started vlogging. And it was a short first vlog, and last year, after 1 year of vlogging, I went ahead and included it in the vlog itself. I'm not gonna do that this year, mostly because I'm not sure how to pull that all together on this new computer, which I didn't have a year ago. I was using my other computer, which had problems, but at least it had editing software that made sense to me. So, yeah, I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 years. 2 whole, complete years, and we're on to year 3. As I've said many times before, hopefully at some point I'll get a camera. Hopefully at some point I'll get a little more bold and go back to vlogging in public. Something I didn't mind doing quite as much in Spain because I was speaking English, everyone else was speaking Spanish, so I felt detached to an extent. Not everyone was going to understand what I said, and for some reason that didn't translate when I came back. I still did, but I was a lot more uncomfortable and did a lot less in public. It just was the way it worked out. Oh well, hopefully I'll get back into the swing of it once I have everything I need to make it work and work well. In the meantime, I'll keep doing these daily recaps, and hopefully it's interesting enough for some people. We'll see. I very rarely, if ever, get comments or feedback on these vlogs, and I'm not necessarily looking to hear from people about what they think of my life, but it's also at the same time, it's cool to hear someone just acknowledge that they watched it. Like when I post the link on Facebook, people like the link, but I don't know if they actually clicked on the video, if they just liked the title or liked the verse that I put down next to it, or like the thumbnail or something like that, and didn't actually watch the video, or did actually watch the video, and I have no way of knowing that because no one ever really gives me any real feedback. So, like I said, I'm not looking to justify things by having people give feedback that wouldn't be constructive, I guess. I'm gonna live my life the way I'm living it, and that's that. But to have an acknowledgement, and that's why I encourage you all, if you do see my video on Facebook or on Twitter or on Google Plus, because I share it all 3 places, even though not very many people are on Google Plus, and not a lot of people are on Twitter that actually would watch it too, I think. Best of my knowledge, when you click on the link, it takes you to YouTube. It'd be really cool if you actually had a YouTube account, would sign in, and then watch it and give me a thumbs up, because you can do that on YouTube. And leave a comment if you want. That's cool. But and then I can see how many views the video gets that way as well. Whereas on Facebook, I can't tell. And if someone watches it and isn't signed on, I mean, I get random views, but usually I get like into the teens at best. And considering I have about 30 subscribers, which isn't a lot, it's a pretty good turnaround, I guess, for as far as that goes. So, now that I've talked about that, let's get to my day. I hope you all had a fantastic Friday. My Friday started early. I opened the store today. It was what it was. There were a few things that weren't done that are normally done that the closers are supposed to do, that I always do, that I had to do this morning because a couple things weren't completed. But it all worked out. Got everything done when I needed to. And yeah, then I left at 2:30 actually. I stuck around because the closer came in, and I wasn't able to get to the bank because right when I was about to, we got busy. And then he showed up, so I was like, "All right, you want to go to the bank? I'm gonna go to the bank, whatever." And he's like, "Can you stay until I get back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he goes to the bank, and I stick around, finish up the couple things I did, take out the trash, finish the dishes, things like that, and then he gets back. I leave at 2:30 and go to the Mall of Millenia. I actually took the time to go over there, and I did it because I was killing time, because I was supposed to be meeting a friend for a birthday celebration at a restaurant in downtown Orlando. So I spent some time at the mall. I ate lunch there, walked around the whole thing upstairs and downstairs. Then went over to IKEA. I went to IKEA because I wanted to look around and get some ideas for things that might be doable. Whether or not I actually do things. Just to get ideas and to see. Like, I wanted to see if they actually had their hinges and their releases, those things that push the doors out by tapping them, and it goes and shoots them out. Stuff that IKEA furniture has, and other furniture doesn't quite have as good, which is why IKEA's furniture seems to be so good most of the time. Things like sliding doors on a wardrobe that slide super smoothly, and it's designed so that actually, if you don't know that's a wardrobe, it kind of looks like the wall if it fills the entire space of the wall. Things like that. Just design and functionality questions and just ideas on what would and wouldn't look good. I found the sink, the bathroom sink that I've seen in tiny home videos, or on the show that's on TV about tiny homes, and I saw the one that I saw in one of the episodes, which was small. It was flat, and the faucet's off to the right side, and it's a lot narrower. And I was like, that's where it is. And it was pretty cheap. It was like $90. And so I'm like, well, if I ever get to that point is my point. Is what I would want for something like that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm starting to ramble. But the point is, I got to go around IKEA. And it took a little longer than I intended. And 7:30 was coming up, so I went up to downtown Orlando. I got myself kind of caught in a one-way traffic loop. Went around a couple times trying to find a place to park. Didn't want to go into the parking garage, one parking garage, because it was $10. Didn't want to go in another one because it was $5. Didn't want to go in another one because I don't know. And then the other one, the one that I had parked at before, Heather had parked at before. She was driving, I believe. Maybe I was driving, but I didn't want to go to that one because it was really, really steep to go up there, and wasn't sure if my car could do it. It doesn't have the best get up and go, and whenever I stop by Taco Bell down on Lee Road, on my way to work or something, I always go in, and it's always up on a little hill, and the driveways in are kind of steep. And I always hit that driveway, and then I'm like, my car's like, and I had to really push it to get up there. And if memory serves correct, that parking garage was even steeper. So I didn't want to take any chances. So, and I couldn't find any other ones. And I was getting frustrated with the traffic the way it was. And I was tired because I'd been up all day. And so I ultimately gave up, didn't meet my friend for his birthday celebration. Sent him a text that said basically, I'm sorry, but I was defeated by downtown Orlando. And came home, and I've been watching videos, trying to catch up on certain things since then, and trying to figure out what I wanted to say on this vlog about year 3 starting. So I hope you enjoyed this video blog, daily diary, if you will. Hope you've viewed enough of my previous ones to be entertained by them, and hopefully you'll stick around and keep viewing my life as I lay it out to you at the end of the night, and then hopefully as I show it to you once that becomes more feasible again. Not to say that I never will. I just haven't had something come up that's big enough for me to feel like I have to pull out and vlog this live and can't just talk about it later. So, once again, good night everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.